Hello, welcome to a new video and welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name's Dee. I live and run Wellbeing Studio in Canberra, Australia, so welcome. If you love all things calm living and aromatherapy and a little bit of spiritual sort of stuff, then you are in the right place. Please hit subscribe so you can be notified of when my new videos come up. But yeah, welcome to my new little office, my new little background. I hope you like it. Today is a cool, cozy sort of day, and it has been very quiet in the Wellbeing Studio this week. Actually, today's Tuesday, and yesterday and today I haven't had any clients. So I thought I would sit down this afternoon and film a video that I've been meaning to film for ages, and that is talking or sharing my Oracle and tarot card decks with you, because I know a lot of you are into that sort of thing, and I certainly love using Oracle cards and tarot cards. So I thought I would first of all share with you my tarot card decks. So I've got 3 of those. Then I have 2 aromatherapy decks, which are beautiful. I haven't been using them much lately. And then I just have some Oracle cards here, 3 sets that I will share with you. I will try and keep it fairly short. But yeah, just thought I'd share with you what they all look like, and yeah, maybe we can choose a card from each deck as we go along. So grab a cup of tea or a coffee or a cold drink, and yeah, let's sit down and chat all things tarot and Oracle cards. I have just made, without spilling that, a beautiful cup of my ritual tea. Just letting it steep before I take a sip, but that is there for me to have as we go along. So let's start with tarot cards, shall we? So I'm just going to get comfy here on this beautiful chair. So the first deck I will share with you is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, and this was the first tarot deck or card deck of any sort that I ever bought, and I just love this. I have a real, I guess, affiliation, that's not really the right word, a real attraction. I'm really drawn to Celtic things in general. I think, like the spirituality of it all. Yeah, I just love that side of things. So yeah, this is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, and as you can see, it's a very colourful deck. So that's the back of the cards, and then yeah, oops, I just dropped one. Maybe that's the one we pick for today. Yeah, so they are just really beautiful cards, and they are, yeah, actually a tarot deck. So this deck has 22 what they call wisdom cards and 56 story cards. So I think they kind of align with like the traditional tarot card deck. But yeah, without going through it all, that is like the kind of, I guess, basic overview. And yeah, so they are just a beautiful deck. I have not used this deck for quite some time, but yeah, it was the first one I bought, so kind of quite special, and a beautiful yeah, artwork on those. This is a lovely one. Let's see what card fell out. This is our card from this deck. Oh, it's called the Combat of Art card. I just think there's just some light reflecting from the window there, but that is that card. So let's look up and see what that is. So I guess, so these are the art cards, so similar to the suits in a tarot card deck. This is art. So I hope that all makes sense. Yeah, so this is called the Suit of Art, and it is for the season of summer. I must revisit these cards and just, yeah. But anyway, number 5, the Combat of Art. So it just gives a little background, and then it says the meaning up here. So the meaning, disappointment, regret, love, friendship, or alliances lost. Interior debate or struggle. Something is lost, but something is gained. Salvaging what one can from a situation. So yeah, I guess that's all about relationships and I guess how we're feeling internally. That is really, really interesting card that has come up. When I picked that up, it came up the right way. So yeah, I guess let's look at a situation and find the positive within that situation. A similar card came up in my monthly card reading I did in my vlog this week. Wow. Okay, so that is just a little sneak peek into that card deck. I don't know if you can still get this. What I might try and do is find these online and link them if you're interested in buying any of them. So let's put that one over there. Number 2. I love this deck. I'm going to say this about all of them. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And yeah, I bought this, I suppose, in more recent years. It comes with a beautiful guidebook, as all of them do. And it comes in this beautiful box, which I've just kept. So lovely. And the card deck itself is in a little beautiful box. And I actually did a reading, as I just mentioned, in my vlog this week. So yeah, I don't do one every month, but yeah, I just felt called to share one with you this month, so I did. And these cards again are just illustrated beautifully. Oh, there's one with a... oh, it's a fox. I thought it was a cat. But anyway, they have beautiful... oh, here's a cat one. They have beautiful drawings on them. Some are just black and white. Some have some beautiful colour in them. This is beautiful, Daughter of Pentacles. Yeah, so I love this deck. So it again has... it has all the suits, so Pentacles, Cups, Swords, and what's the other one? Pentacles, Cups, Swords, Wands. So, and again, it follows the traditional tarot card deck. So yeah, this one is beautiful. This one is I come to quite often. Sometimes I'll do a 3-card reading. Sometimes I'll pull one card from this deck, and I always feel like I need to just pull another one to bring more meaning to that first card. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know why that happens with this deck, but yeah, it seems to happen often. But anyway, yeah, this is a beautiful deck. So yeah, as I said, we've got the 4 suits, and then we've got the major arcana. And yeah, so they all, as you know, mean different things. So, and also too, different things for different people. So I could pull a card and, you know, obviously you can read the meaning from it, but something will be sparked in your mind that is meaningful to you, and it might be something completely different to anyone else. So yeah, let's choose one from this deck. Obviously there are 4 missing from this deck because my reading for this month, I've just kept the cards out. I don't know if you can see them there, but they're there. Let's pick one for you for today. It'll be interesting to see if any of these kind of relate to each other. So I think this is a Swords card. Just pop these in the back. So yeah, this is the 8 of Swords, I believe. Let's see what the Swords deck means before we go any further. So the meaning of the Swords. The Swords are the suit of action and intellect, ruled by the element of air. These dynamic cards address change, conflict and power. They point to constructive and destructive tendencies within us all. A reading dominated by swords indicates a situation of turmoil and distress. Well, let's see what the 8 of Swords tells us. Surrounded by obstacles and threats on all sides, you find yourself the victim. You see no way out, no available choices. Your perceptions keep you from opening your wings and taking flight. What keeps you suspended here, yourself or others? The 8 of Swords demands an answer. You cannot hang here much longer. Ooh, that feels like quite an intense card, doesn't it? But I guess what I'm getting from that is that no matter what situation we are in, most of the time we do actually have a choice. We do actually have the, I guess, power, for want of a better word, to take a step towards being in a better situation, or take a step away from that situation or that obstacle or that threat that you find yourself in. Wow, okay, let's keep that card out. I'll just put that card on top there actually. Yeah, so that is the tarot guidebook, and you can see what I mean actually by that card. I feel like if we chose a second card, it might bring more meaning to that first card. It might just enlighten you as to what particular situation they're referring to, or to what action you could take. Yeah, I feel like that is how it works. Number 2. Number 3, this is my most recent card purchase. I think I got this last year or the year before. This is the Cats Rule the Earth tarot deck, and a client of mine actually told me about this deck, a fellow cat lover. Again, this is in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful box. The cards just sit there. I've just taken them out. And again, with a beautiful guidebook. And this card, again, this deck, I should say, again, follows the traditional tarot deck. So we have the major arcana and the minor arcana, which are the suits. We've got wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. So yeah, this is just a beautiful little book with lots of cats, so we can't not like it, can we? Let's choose a card from this deck. This one I think I just ended up getting from Amazon, which was good. Yeah, this is just a really fun one to use. Oh, I feel like this card is calling. This is the Chariot. So this is one of the major arcanas. I hope I'm saying that right. And it is the Chariot. Number 7. A hard-won victory. Winning, progression, triumph, confidence, drive. The Chariot celebrates the part of you that is strong and determined to get your own way. It stands for self-confidence, determination, willpower, and self-belief. When this card appears, it indicates that you have beaten the opposition and emerged in triumph. Your victory may be small or large. Perhaps you have landed a promotion, hotly contested with colleagues, or you have finally managed to give up smoking after many failed attempts. Whatever the battle, there is a sense of prevailing, of getting your way, and this card invites you to enjoy the sense of satisfaction and pride that comes as a result. In a future position, the Chariot suggests that success will come. You have or will have the right attitude. Lovely. This could kind of relate to the outcome of our combat of our art card, where you're feeling like you are stuck and yeah, need to kind of move forward. Beautiful. The cat tarot deck. Stunning, beautiful. We love, we love, we love. Let's have a little sip of tea, shall we? Speaking of cats. Cheers. Now let's talk about aromatherapy cards, I guess. I have 2 of these. The first one is by a aromatherapist called Kim Morrison. These cards are lovely. I really, really like them. They have pretty much the whole explanation on, they have a little guidebook, but they also have pretty much the whole explanation on the card. So yeah, they basically have, how many cards have we got here? We have 50 essential oil profile cards with, as I said, a little guidebook. This is also great just to look up. It's got a little table here inside that book, so it's good to just kind of, yeah, look that up, reference that. But yeah, we have a little mantra on one side, and then we have some information on the other side as well, which just tells us what the oil can be used for. And yeah, just kind of 4 words that relate to the oil. So this is really interesting. You can use these. I find with aromatherapy cards, good to just use them like you do a normal oracle card deck. Just do a little, draw a card, see what comes up. Or if you are attracted to a particular essential oil, if you're really, really just like, oh, I love that oil, I feel like that oil today, you can then refer to the card, and quite often you'll find that these words relate to how you're feeling, or the mantra relates. So yeah, let's choose a card for us, shall we? This one. Neroli. Oh, I'm using neroli today. Isn't that interesting? I've put some neroli on just as a little perfume, and just when I blow dried, well, not blow dried my hair, straightened my hair, I just put a little bit of neroli oil through it. That is so interesting that has come up. So the 4 words here are regenerating, restoring, tranquilizing, and calming. How beautiful. So it's got some things that it assists with here. From a physical point of view, I don't normally focus on those, but it does include those. And then for emotional support, it says, I want to feel more calm, content, courageous, joyful, nurtured, and then passion, peace, sensual, strength, and trust. And then I want to feel less depressed, fear, grief, moody, negativity, nervous and shock, sorrow, and worthless. That's interesting. Yeah, I do find neroli extremely calming and just soothing. And the beautiful mantra there is, I trust my intuition and allow the gentle integration of peace and calm as nervous tension and fear is released. Oh, that just speaks to my heart. That is what I love about these cards, the little mantras on the back of them. And then, yeah, you can tune into more info on the other side. So that is that deck. I don't use this deck that often, to be very honest with you, but I do. That has just reminded me how much I love it. The second aromatherapy deck that I have is one I absolutely love. I've had this for ages. This is by another aromatherapist called Jefferies. And these aromatherapy insight cards for intuitive aromatherapy. And again, little guidebook, which I love. I've used this guidebook so much, it's got like pages coming out of it, but that is lovely. And the artwork on these, again, really beautiful and colourful. And there are 42 insight cards. And again, using them in the same way as I mentioned before. Oh, that one just popped over. Clary Sage. Oh, we love Clary Sage. So let's see what the card means in our little guidebook. As I said, all these pages are just coming out. That's how long I've had this deck. Clary Sage, and the word that she says for this is clarity. And she shares for each one some metaphysical benefits, physical benefits, and then she just tells us what chakra it's aligned to and the colour of vibration. So that's really interesting too. I quite like aligning essential oils with our chakras. Okay, so as I said, it's for clarity. For times of emotional and mental confusion, mood swings and indecision, or just when you feel burnt out and weepy, Clary Sage restores harmony and regenerates interest in life, helping you to be clear about what you want and how to get it. Do not be influenced by others. Stay clear and focused as to what you want. Access and work with your intuition to remove events that distract you from your path. Travel that road emotionally uplifted but in a calm state. Clary Sage does not throw you over the top but keeps you confident and steadfast in reality by connecting you to the earth. Oh, love that. Broaden your perception and your horizons, tapping into your subconscious to make those choices clearly and now. And physical benefits, she says, relieves nervousness, emotional stress, and menstrual disorders. It's really good for hormonal imbalances, actually. And then she says it is for the sacral chakra and with the colour vibration of orange. That is beautiful. I feel like that goes with our other aromatherapy insight card too, with, you know, leaning into our intuition and yeah, just being emotionally uplifted yet very, very calm. They make a great pair. I'm going to see how they blend together. Clary sage with some neroli. Maybe even just like a tiny bit of rose in there might be nice as well. Ideas, ideas. I need to make sure I don't lose those pages out of that book. Alright, that has been lovely so far. Tell me what your favourite deck is. We've still got 3 to go. I hope this video isn't going too long. So let's do these in order. This is a deck I've had for many, many, many years. It is called the Muse Mantra deck. It is by a lady who lives in the UK called Jules Dolly. Don't know if you can still get this deck or not, but this was probably one of the first decks I worked with. So she doesn't have a guidebook, but she has just some little cards that tell you how to use the cards, and there's a little hello message and about her, how to care for your cards, and then she's got an intuitive spread that you can do. But yeah, these are, yeah, I guess just more, I mean, I suppose they're oracle cards, but maybe even just little mantra cards. I mean, that's what she calls them, the Muse Mantra deck. Spirit lifting, healing cards that will calm your mind and soothe your soul. So I guess if you're feeling you just need like a little bit of support, this would be, I think, a nice deck to use at the beginning of the day, like in the morning, just choosing a card. I might start doing that actually, choosing a card and maybe sharing it on Instagram. It'd be nice to also use for journaling prompts, I think, too. Let's choose one. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Let's choose this one. And you can see how pretty they are. I think she's done all the artwork for these, which make them really, really special. So this says, I listen to my own voice of truth now. So yeah, that would be a lovely way to start your day, choosing one of these cards, and then to use as a journaling prompt, whether you journal in the morning or the evening or the afternoon, whenever. I feel like that would be nice. And do you know what? How well does that align with the other cards we have chosen, just about listening to our inner voice and just, yeah, I think that is important no matter what we are doing, whether we are stuck in a situation we don't feel like we can get out of, whether we just need to feel calmer, whether, yeah, if we listen to that inner voice, we normally do know the next best thing to do, even if that is just the smallest of small steps. Yeah, lovely. Second last, this healing card deck. I love this. This is by Myss, who has written a lot of, I guess, kind of spiritual self-help books, I suppose. This is a 50 card deck with a guidebook, and she just says a daily practice for maintaining spiritual balance. And again, I feel like these cards might be very similar to the Muse Mantra deck in terms of using them for journaling prompts, using them just for like a daily little intuitive reading for yourself. So they have just a little, I guess, mantra there, and then like they go into a little bit more detail with like a question on the back. So let's choose a card and I can show you what I mean. I feel like this one here is sticking out. The front of the card, again, so beautifully illustrated. Beautiful artwork. So this says, illness is not a punishment, but a stimulant to life. Interesting. So then on the back it says, illness can be a teacher, companion, or challenge, but not a punishment. Still, sometimes its message isn't clear. Ignore the illness, look for stimulation in the knowledge that you can heal in an instant. That could mean many different things, couldn't it? I think sometimes what sprang to mind as I was reading that is sometimes when we get sick, and I'm not talking about like a major, you know, life-threatening sickness, and I don't think she's talking about that here either. But sometimes when we get sick, it is just a reminder that we need to slow down, that we need to take care of ourselves. So that is what came up for me with that card. Yeah, again, tuning into our intuition about what is, I guess, underlying that sickness or, yeah, way you are feeling. Interesting one, this one. And again, sometimes I feel like you choose a card and you might be like, oh, that means nothing. I don't, you know, I'm not getting anything from that. And that, I think, is when it is good to choose a second card, because that might just shine some light. You know, they might work together to give a little bit more context. And very, very lucky last, we have the Moon deck oracle cards, which I actually sell in the studio. I only have 2 decks left, I think, and I can't get them anymore. Well, I can, but it's just kind of a little bit, yeah, just the cost of postage from the US is just a little bit too much these days, so I can't kind of quite justify what I would then have to charge you. So yeah, I still have a couple left in the studio though, and they are just in paper card boxes. I don't have any more of the wooden boxes, but yeah, gorgeous. So yeah, this is just the Moon deck. There are 44 oracle card. It just says, the Moon deck's accompanying guidebook contains insights, lessons and rituals tailored to each of the 44 oracle cards, as well as instructions for creating your own moon circle. This card book invites you to dig deeper into the mantras and artwork within each card while leaving room for personal interpretations and growth. And I think that's really important. Every single card is personal to you. So while I can read what the card deck says, sometimes you just might, what the guidebook says, I should say, sometimes you might just, like, just one word might resonate, and you can just take your, yeah, what you need on that particular day from that particular card. Let's choose a Moon deck card. I love these. Love. Oh, that one is calling. Ah, I chose this card in that I often, maybe once a week, choose a card for the Wellbeing Studio. And this one came up last week, actually. So it says, I am courageous, steady and strong. This card. So let me give you some more insight to that. That is number 8. I feel like too, when I see that, I feel like orange essential oil is really aligned to that for some reason, just for that joy and emotional kind of strength. But yeah, let's have a look. So this is the courage card. It says, when we awaken to the power of our own courage and strength, we're more in tune with our purpose. We feel freedom and confidence in our voice, allowing very little to deviate our mission. Lions carry a regal beauty combined with resilient power. They're excellent hunters who have learned the art of patience and timing with an ability to overcome challenges. Lion is here to remind you that you're a rare and powerful beauty, capable of achieving anything you choose with strong and steady courage. This may also be a call to embody a specific role of leadership in your life. Pause to feel what is true for you. Whenever you lack courage or feel emotionally depleted, channel the mighty regal lion to regain your deep inner roar. Yeah. Lovely. I think that is, you know, relating back to all these cards that we've chosen, just always remember that you have that strength within you. You are capable of, you know, getting yourself out of particular situations, or, you know, yeah, just kind of creating the life that you really desire and you intuitively know is right for you. Wow, that's the last one. I do have a couple of other decks I'd like to get, but yeah, I'm really happy with that assortment of decks. There's normally one that I feel really drawn to, and that is the one that I will use on that particular day. But yeah, please let me know which one you were most drawn to out of all these decks. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different decks. Or Please let me know your favourite deck in the comments below. I would love to know. I love using these cards. They're just such a beautiful sort of thing to do for yourself, you know. You don't have to take them too seriously, like, you know, it's not the be all and end all. You choose a card, because sometimes you can choose a card like the illness card or something like that, and it feels kind of quite serious. But yeah, we can be a little bit more lighthearted about it and just take what you need from each card. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know if you would like me to maybe go into more detail of any of those decks. I know with the tarot cards there's a little bit more depth to them, but yeah, I will see you all very soon in a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.